I was recently saddened to hear of the death of Jim Boulton, aged 72, bodybuilder, Shrewsbury, former Mr. Universe in the Masters over 40s, British title winner, European, Worlds. He competed in the lot, and I have fond memories of Jim from over 44 years ago, from 1980s onwards, because I'm from Wolverhampton, and he was a teacher at Wolverhampton's Wolverhampton College on Paget Road. And I know Jim was a former rugby player who you could see over the years his physique changed from being the rugby player, big type, to the lean bodybuilder. And I studied at Wolverhampton College in the 80s, and he was one of the teachers on the course. But my first encounter of Jim was in March 1980 at the seminar he arranged when the American bodybuilder Dennis Tinerino, who was Mr. America, Mr. Universe, was on a UK tour, and he stopped over at Wolverhampton. And it was at this seminar that I was talking to Dennis Tinerino and his wife afterwards, and he was telling me about the Christian faith, and it was that started me on the journey towards the Christian faith, and I'm happy to confess that I'm a Christian today. So thank you to Jim for organising that seminar when Dennis came around, and Dennis later competed in the Mr. Olympia in Sydney, where Arnold made his comeback and won a controversial 7th Mr. Olympia. But incidentally, Dennis Tinerino's book is a very interesting book to read. I also went to seminars in that year in Wolverhampton at Colton Hill School, which I believe were also arranged by Jim when Pete Grimkowski, who was the owner of Gold's Gym at the time, came. And then also Mike Mensa in the November of the same year, when Mike Mensa was very bitter about his placing and about the involvement Arnold had with the judges in the 1980 Mr. Olympia. So thanks, Jim, for those. And also thank you to Jim for organising a local bodybuilding contest at Wolverhampton College in March 1987, where the guest posers were the then British champions, the heavyweight from Temple Gym, Dorian Yates, and Charles Edwards, who's the British middleweight champion. Them two won the British titles in 1986, the EFBB, and that was the first of many competitions where I did. And then in the 2000s on the bodybuilding circuit, at some of the ANB, NPA competitions, used to see Jim selling the wear, the clothing, and other bodybuilding goods at a stall what he had. And I haven't seen Jim in recent years, but as I say, I'll still keep in contact with other guys from Wolverhampton, the Lee twins, Dave Perrin, Cole Wedderburn, Gernel Masson, and it was sad to hear that Jim had Alzheimer's disease in his latter years, and he didn't know where he was. But many of us will still have fond memories. And it was read an article about Jim's passing in the Express and Star. So if any of Jim's loved ones see this, I'm grateful for the work what he did in Wolverhampton. Jim Boulton passed away in November 2024. Thanks for your efforts, Jim. Bye.